Hey guys, before we go ahead and get started with the video, I want to take this time to shout out a few of my YouTube membership members. They are going to be Chaos Control 83, Virite X, Andy Jobro, Seto Shadow 41, and Kane Erasmus. Thank you guys again so much for your support over on my YouTube memberships. If you guys want to be a part of YouTube memberships, it only costs 99 cents per month. You'll get a badge right next to your name, access to exclusive emotes, you'll be randomly shouted out on videos such as this one, and you will be automatically entered into my monthly $15 gift card giveaway that I do at the end of every month. All of that for 99 cents per month. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get on with the video. What's up everybody, 40 the Broadway Saiyan here, and welcome back again to my YouTube channel with yet another video on Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. In this video, we're going to ask the question, will you pull for the martial artist beauty from Final Fantasy VII, Tifa, who will be receiving a rework and the debut of her brand new BT and FR weapons. Before we continue, if you guys enjoy what you see on this channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hit that like button, and turn on that notification bell for more content on this channel. Also, feel free to leave a comment letting me know your thoughts and plans for Tifa's upcoming upgrades to Global Opera Omnia. Without further ado, let's ask ourselves, will you pull for Tifa? She knows what she must do. She's got the power. Tifa is a powerhouse damage dealer who specializes in dealing massive amounts of single target damage to enemies. Her last upgrades gave her an insanely powerful LD skill and access to a powerful command called Full Throttle. Her rework further improves her skill 1 and 2, EX skill, LD skill, and her Full Throttle special command. All of these upgrades come with more HP attacks dealt, but most noteworthy are the upgrades to her Full Throttle command, which not only deals far more damage, but also adds Brave damage up, HP damage up, Brave gains up, and deals fixed HP damage based on Tifa's current M-Brave cap. Her brand new BT weapon at full limit break grants the party stolen M-Brave overflow up, Brave damage up, Brave damage cap up, and HP damage cap up. These effects are amplified when attacking a single target. However, this is only the tip of the iceberg when it comes to her BT effect. While Tifa's BT effect is active, anytime she deals damage, she will follow up with 2 follow-up attacks called Water Kick and Somersault. Each of these follow-ups deal 3 HP attacks alongside the Brave damage they deal. In addition, Tifa's FR partners her up with Rem to deal 4 HP attacks with 6 Brave hits behind each HP attack. While her FR gauge is active, you can increase the gauge as follows. Increase the HP damage bonus gauge by 30% when a party member deals single target Brave damage, and increase the gauge by 40% when a party member deals critical Brave damage. I'm gonna say it right now, and I don't care if this is a hot take or whatnot, but if you want arguably the strongest single target DPS unit to ever exist in Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, then everyone must pull for Tifa. Her upgrades are just beyond bonkers, adding more HP attacks and 2 additional follow-up attacks with her BT effect. Let's not forget her FR conditions are extremely easy to fulfill and very flexible. Run her with off-turn damage and just watch the numbers reach new heights. Even with elemental lockouts and Brave reduction fights coming back to Shinryu, Tifa can easily hold her own, and these issues can easily be rectified with proper team building and calls. While her damage is primarily single target focused, I have personally run her plenty of times in fights with multiple enemies, and she still performs extremely well. Look no further if you are looking for one of the most powerful damage dealers to date in Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. Alright guys, we are now at that portion of the video where I give you guys a brief let's play on the character that we're talking about in these videos. For Tifa, honestly, there really isn't much to note. She's a damage dealer that is there to do what she's supposed to do, which is deal a ton of primarily single target damage, but even in multi-target fights from experience, she really does shine. Now for this demo, I did remove her Force Echo boards or the passives that she gets for Force Echo because she won't be getting that just quite yet on Global Opera Omnia. However, this just goes to show just how much of a fantastic investment she is because she gets Force Echo eventually, and which is just crazy because the upgrades that she already gets with the FR and the burst is just absolutely insane. And yes, before anybody asks in the comment section, that is Jessie for this demo. She does come out later on in the global side of the game, but she's already out on JP. I figured why not take Jessie, Aerith, and Tifa for this particular demo. Okay, so the way that I recommend that you play Tifa is you have I would press her burst her burst finisher first before actually going into her FR. That way you already have access to her follow-up attacks that she gets from the burst effect, and then that way you're maximizing the amount of damage that you are going to be doing. So let me go ahead and just press that. Because remember, after Tifa, every time Tifa deals damage while the burst effect is active, she deals 2 follow-up attacks with 3 HP attacks attached to each of them, which is absolutely insane that this character was already dealing a lot of damage, and then they're like, nah, we're just going to give her even more damage. So absolutely crazy. I'm just really blown away by how strong they really made this character. All right, so we're going to use Jessie's LD skill here to bring our allies' turns closer. There we go. All right, so I will not be pressing Aerith's FR because that's not coming out till later. But I'll just go ahead and let's just press her HP attack command. All right, so now that we have Tifa's burst set up, her burst effect set up, what I like to do is I actually like giving her the Luna Freya call because the Luna Freya call allows you to set up, at least try to get optimum setup before actually going into her burst phase. So let's go ahead and do that. And this call is super useful. All right, so now we have 3 turns right there. Okay, so first things first, let's go right into the FR. And again, for this video, I removed the passives that gives her access to Force Echo because she's not getting that yet, but she will get that eventually. All right, and because we have the burst effect active, we get those 2 fantastic follow-up attacks, and as you can see, the damage is insane. All right, so now what I like to do is I am going to go ahead and press her, I'm going to press her LD. That way we'll get access to Full Throttle, which is her special command, which gets massively buffed with her rework, like we talked about earlier in the video. And just look at the insane amount of damage that she's dealing. It's just absolutely nutty how crazy they made this character. All right, so I'm gonna use her skill 2 just one more time here. And imagine if we had off-turn damage going off. Imagine if we had other effects going off. The damage is just gonna be insane with Tifa. But this is all about her, so just showing off what she could do. So we're gonna go ahead and go into burst here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and you know what? Let's press Full Throttle. Actually, let's press let's press Full Throttle. Can't believe they gave that 6 HP dumps from what it used to be. That is absolutely crazy. All right, so now we have free skill usage of Beat Rush, so we're gonna take advantage of that. Absolutely crazy. Okay. All right, they're getting their little shields. So we have 3 more turns of her burst effect active, so 3 more turns of the follow-up. Let's just go right into another Beat Rush. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and use, let's use her, let's use this button right here, her EX. Look how easily she broke through those shields. And this is a Shinryu stage, albeit this is one of the easier Shinryu stages, which is this is the reason why I use it for a lot for demos. But this is still a Shinryu stage, and yeah, she just deals so much damage. Not to mention, they gave her that fixed damage that she deals. They rolled it into as part of her rework. I can't believe they did that. It's like they just couldn't give her enough. They just kept giving and giving and giving to Tifa. Okay, let's press, since we only have one more turn of the burst effect, let's go ahead and press her FR. Now you could actually keep 6 turns of her burst effect active and then go into her burst. It's really up to you how depending on your team setup, on like when you want to actually go into her burst phase while her FR is active, so you take advantage of the amount of damage that you could possibly do. But there's really no wrong way to go about it. I mean, Tifa is here to deal damage, and that's what we're doing. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and use her LD, so we have full throttle available. And imagine if we had constant launch going on, if we had off turn, this would just be an absurd amount of damage. And then we're going to finish it off with this. And it's just so much damage. Absolutely insane. 84 million just by herself without a lot of assistance from off-turn damage, from like different auras and things like that. So yeah, guys, this is pretty much the Let's Play for Tifa. If it doesn't convince you to pull for her, unless you absolutely hate Tifa, then I can understand why you wouldn't want to chase for this character. But guys, she's a fantastic investment when we're talking about damage. Like single target damage, she's the go-to character. Even up to now on JP Opera Omnia, I can strongly say that Tifa is the one when it comes to single target damage. Just so good, and if you have the resources to do so, highly recommend that you invest in this character. She really is just that good. All right, guys, well, this is going to go ahead and conclude the video. Don't forget to check out the rest of the other fantastic content creators for this game. As you know, don't just take my word for what I say about these characters. There are other fantastic content creators out there and resources that I link down below in the video description and the pinned comments. That way you guys can formulate your own educated decision whether or not you're going to be investing. Stay tuned for the next video and stay blessed.